Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about something that's been on my mind a lot lately. It's this idea that our lives are defined not by the easy things we do, but by the hard things. The moments when we choose the difficult path, the path of resistance, the path that truly forges who we are. Think about your life right now. What are you avoiding? What's that one thing you know you should do, but you keep putting it off because it's just hard? Maybe it's starting that business you've been dreaming about for years. Maybe it's having a tough but necessary conversation with someone you care about. Maybe it's finally committing to a fitness routine, learning a new skill, or waking up an hour earlier every single day. We all have these things. They're our personal mountains. We stand at the bottom, looking up, thinking maybe tomorrow. But here's the truth. Tomorrow never comes. The comfort zone is a beautiful place, but nothing ever grows there. It's warm, it's safe, it's familiar, but it's also a cage. Every time you choose comfort over courage, you're reinforcing the bars of that cage. You're telling yourself, I'm not strong enough, I'm not capable, I don't have what it takes. But what if you told yourself a different story? What if you started seeing difficulty not as a roadblock, but as an opportunity to prove to yourself just how powerful you really are? See, the human spirit doesn't grow when things are easy. It grows when it's tested, when it's pushed, when it faces adversity and says, bring it on. Every single person you admire, every unstoppable individual who seems to have it all figured out, has one thing in common. They consistently chose to do what was hard. They embraced the struggle. They understood that the pain of discipline is temporary, but the pain of regret lasts a lifetime. When you start that workout, the first few minutes are brutal. Your lungs burn, your muscles scream, your mind is begging you to stop. But if you push through, something magical happens. Break through a barrier. You find a second wind. And when you're done, you're not just physically stronger, you're mentally tougher. You've just taught your brain that you can endure discomfort and come out victorious. The same principle applies to everything else in life. Learning that new language is frustrating at first. You stumble over words, you feel foolish. But every time you practice, every time you push past the embarrassment and keep trying, you're building new neural pathways. You're literally rewiring your brain for success. You're becoming a more capable, more intelligent person. Starting that business is terrifying. The risk of failure is huge. You'll work longer hours than ever before. You'll face setbacks that make you want to quit. But every problem you solve, every client you win, every small victory you achieve builds your resilience. You're not just building a company. You're building an unstoppable version of yourself. A version that knows how to navigate uncertainty and create value out of thin air. The path of least resistance is crowded. It's where everyone goes. It leads to an average life, a life of what-ifs. But the path of maximum resistance, the path that requires grit and determination, that's where you find your true potential. That's where you become extraordinary. Think of it like forging a sword. You don't create a strong blade by letting the metal sit in a comfortable room. No, you heat it in the fire, you hammer it, you plunge it into cold water, you subject it to extreme stress over and over again. It's a violent, difficult process. But through that process of hardship, the metal is transformed. It becomes sharp, resilient, and unbreakable. It becomes a weapon. You are that metal. Life is the forge. Every challenge, every failure, every difficult choice is the hammer striking you, shaping you, strengthening you. If you avoid the fire, you'll remain a dull, shapeless piece of metal. But if you embrace the process, if you lean into the difficulty, you will become a sword. You will become unstoppable.
Ow.
So how do you start? You don't need to climb the entire mountain in one day. You just need to take the first step. Identify the single hardest thing you're avoiding right now. It's the one that gives you that feeling in the pit of your stomach. Got it. Good. Now, break it down into the smallest possible action you can take. If it's starting a fitness journey, don't think about running a marathon. Just put on your workout clothes. That's it. It's the first step. Once they're on, maybe you just do 5 push-ups or walk around the block. The goal isn't to be perfect. The goal is to build momentum. The goal is to prove to yourself that you can start. This isn't about motivation. Motivation is fleeting. It's a spark that dies out. This is about discipline. Discipline is the engine that keeps you going when the motivation is gone. Discipline is doing what you said you would do long after the mood you set it in has left. And here's the secret. The more you practice discipline, the easier it gets. It's a muscle. The first time you choose the hard thing, it feels like lifting 1,000 pounds. The 100th time, it feels like second nature. It becomes part of your identity. You stop being the person who tries to do hard things. You become the person who does hard things. That's who you are. Every time you choose the easy way out, you're casting a vote for a weaker version of yourself. Every time you scroll on your phone instead of reading a book, every time you hit the snooze button, every time you avoid that difficult task, you're saying, I choose to be less. But every time you choose the path of resistance, you cast a vote for the strongest, most capable, most unstoppable version of you. You choose to get up. You choose to face the discomfort. You choose to do the work. And those votes add up. Over time, they create a landslide victory for the person you were always meant to become. So I'm asking you, right now, what vote are you going to cast today? Are you going to stay in the comfort of the familiar? Or are you going to step into the fire and start forging your own legacy? Are you going to look back a year from now and be in the exact same place? Or are you going to look back and be amazed at how far you've come? The choice is yours. The hard path is waiting. It won't be easy. It will test you in ways you can't even imagine. But I promise you, on the other side of that struggle is a version of you that is so powerful, so resilient, so confident that you will be truly, undeniably unstoppable. Start today. Do what is hard. Become the person you were born to be. Thanks so much for watching. If this message resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe for more content to help you unlock your best self. I'll see you in the next one.